Well, hello, Huskies fans, and good morning. This is episode 3 of the Huskie Howl'er. Welcome into the show, and, well, the Huskies were doing pretty good. Earlier in the week, they were on 6 of their last 10 games winning. Had a couple of game winning streak. Now they've hit a bit of a rough patch. They've lost the last 3 of the 5 matches. Found themselves now, I think, 2, maybe 3 games out of first place and have fallen to 4th place. They were sitting in 2nd just a half a game out not too many days ago. The Huskies lost last night to Mankato in what was really a great game, a great pitcher's duel. And they've been pitcher's duels the last, 3-4 games have been pretty good if you like pitching duels. Each team last night had 9 hits. The Mankato Moondogs win 3-1. The Huskies actually got on the board first. There was no score through 3 innings. The Huskies got on the board in the 4th with 1 run. Then in the 6th, the Mankato Moondogs tied it. And at this point, each team had probably only had about 4 hits. The Husky pitcher goes 7 very strong innings, and then they bring in my favorite pitcher to pick on, Victor Santana. Now, Santana pitched okay last night, and pitched okay this performance before that. Well, he pitched 2 nights ago as well, but only faced 1 batter to get the final out, so that doesn't really count. But anyway, before that, pitched okay. Santana did allow 2 runs over 2 innings, 1 in the 8th, 1 in the 9th, to give Mankato that 3-run lead. However, the first run in the 8th inning was really not his fault. The Moondogs started off with a double that should have been caught for an out deep in center field, but the center fielder lost it probably in the lights, my guess is, and it fell on the warning track. It was a catchable ball, but they had started the inning with a double. And then from there, I think they sacrificed him over to third and a fly ball, and he scores to make it a 2-1 game at that point. Huskies got a couple of batters on in the 9th inning to threaten as the rain was coming down pretty heavy at Wade, but couldn't score. They had runners on first and second, 1 out, and a double play occurred, ending the game. So the Huskies again play the Mankato Moondogs today at 6:35 at Wade. If you can head out there, it should be a great day. Last night's attendance was the most by far this season, as it was Isla Border's bobblehead night, and there was almost 4,000 fans there. Attendance is way down this year for Duluth Huskies baseball. That's in part because of poor choices made by the owners and the front office of the Duluth Huskies. And I'm going to take a few minutes and talk about that, and it's why attendance is down. They chose to fire 3 prominent Duluth Huskies faces that you don't hear on the field or don't play on the field, but they were the public address announcer, the radio play-by-play or internet play-by-play guy, and the on-field promotion. And these people were people that attracted Huskies fans and attracted that fan that occasionally came to a game. Now, the Huskies had their best season attendance-wise last year, and it was largely in part because of these 3. Not because of the team, because quite frankly, the team was awful last season. Awful. We're much more competitive this year, but attendance is down because people are very, very upset about this decision. And they let them go to hire interns. And let me say this, Duluth Huskies baseball is the most expensive in the Northwoods League. The food is not that good compared to other places. Tickets are expensive. Deals aren't there. Special offers aren't there, and it just isn't a good thing. That it's time. Even though it's a local owner, it's time that he looks at selling the team. Obviously, he could care less about the fans. The team is pretty good this year. They're competitive, at least. They were competitive most of the first half of the first half. The second half of the first half, they kind of fell back. Let's hope they don't do that this half. They are still competitive, but showing signs that they're slipping back here later in the second half. But let's hope we can stay competitive. We do have a lot of new players, mainly pitchers, but a couple of new hitters as well, fielders. Let's hope that they can get acclimated to the Woodbats and just to the Northwoods League in general here quickly, and we can stay on pretty competitive here for a playoff push for the second half. But anyway, that's going to do it for the show here today. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel here. I do various things on the channel, as you can see if you are looking. Leave a comment down below as well if you would like. Thanks, everybody.